Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. I'm going to be sharing a silver stacking disaster, some of the most common mistakes that happen in the world of precious metals so you don't have to make the same mistakes that we do. A lot of us make mistakes. It's easy to make mistakes, but as long as we're learning, as long as we learn from these mistakes, take them as opportunities to learn so we don't have to make the same mistakes again, we become a more experienced, a better, more successful stacker. So before we start, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe because I post daily videos. Now I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story about one of the worst mistakes I've made. I've made several different mistakes throughout the 7 to 8 years I've been stacking silver, but this one definitely stung a little harder. Not because I didn't get the same coin that was intended, which I really wanted, which was a 2013 MS70 Panda with the 3 pandas on it, but I lost a lot of money. Now, I made several different mistakes in this. One, I was buying on eBay. Two, it wasn't a very experienced, well-known eBay seller. And three, I should have really just thought it over. It really, I saw the red flags, but when something's too good to be true, it usually is. That's the saying for the day. So, here's the story. I love pandas. You guys know I love my pandas. My YouTube profile picture was, a panda for a very long time. And I wanted it, but I didn't want to pay the same premiums that were on APMEX and everywhere else if they had them. 2013 is one of the most popular years for pandas, or one of the most sought after years for collectors at least. And I found one on eBay for, a fair amount of price. It was like 60 something dollars. This was several years ago, so if I don't remember, it's probably around 60, $70, right? And usually when you're looking on eBay, you want as many pictures as possible when there's a coin listing. So, there was a couple pictures. There was a good amount of pictures, but there was always one part of the picture that wasn't in show, or one part of the coin that didn't show. And I thought it was just because they were getting close-up pictures. I thought they just missed that part, just showing like, the panda, the, different, because the different sides of the coin, the obverse, the reverse. And until afterwards I realized why they weren't doing that. But I checked the serial number, because if you're buying a slabbed coin, you can check the serial number on NGC or PCGS. You could type it in and it'll let you know that's the coin that's supposed to be in the slab. That all checked out. I was like, okay, let's do it. So I bought the coin, and when I received it, what do you know? There's a milk spot on the very top corner, that the one part of the picture they didn't show. Now obviously there's no refunds. Where on APMEX, JM Bullion, Provident Metals, you can refund it if you're not satisfied, if the coin isn't up to par. So this was non-refundable, and I couldn't resell the coin for $70. I had to sell it. I might as well have busted the coin out of the slab and sold it for 1 ounce of silver, just as much as a generic silver round at that point. So, that's some stuff. There's some things we need to go over. One is, where are you buying your silver from? Where are you buying your silver from? Because APMEX isn't going to have the best prices for pandas, kookaburras, koalas. APMEX might have the best prices for, let's say, a kookaburra, but JM Bullion might have the best prices for pandas, or vice versa. There's no Walmart for, for silver. Every place has different deals. So if you can narrow down exactly what coin you want, then you can shop around. But eBay, since there's individual sellers on there, you might find the best prices on there, but it doesn't mean that that's the best coin. When it's too good to be true, it usually is. So be careful with that. Now, when you're selling, a lot of people will sell on eBay, and I want to talk about this because we are talking about eBay, and I'm sure that you will probably end up selling on eBay. So if you are going to be selling on eBay, Build reputation, because what is going to separate you from the next person that has the same exact coin as you? Is it price? Is it seller ratings? Is it because you have 4.5 stars and the other person only has 3.5 stars? Is it because you've had 2,000 sold listings and they've only had a couple hundred? What's going to separate you? That can be a game changer, because think about spending all this time, energy, and money investing in silver, because it's so easy to click buy. It's so easy to click buy, 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 but it's not so easy to sell. So imagine spending all that time, money, and energy, buying silver because it's so easily accessible, but then imagine not being able to sell your silver. Imagine if you're stuck with it and you're ready to liquidate, you're ready to sell your silver and you can't. That would be a tragedy. That would be a nightmare. And so it's probably best off start selling, even if you're not ready to sell. Make an eBay account and start selling little, I call them emergency silver, because it's coins that aren't sentimental to you. Maybe some rounds, whatever the case is. Sell some of that stuff so you can start building your eBay page, build some reputation on there. Because trust me, if you have all your silver, let's say in 5 years you're ready to sell, you're not going to just be able to sell all your silver at once, especially if you have high premium silver. Now, if you have a lot of bullion, you probably can just go to your local coin shop, dump it on the table, cash in hand, wow. But most people aren't just buying American Eagles. Most people don't only have American Eagles. Most people do have pandas, kookaburras, koalas. Most people do diversify, and there's good reasons to diversify. One, it protects from spot price, and two, they appreciate over time. And three, they look good. Buy what you like. At the end of the day, if you buy what you like, you can never go wrong. That's the best way to go. But a lot of times people do diversify. So if you've diversified into pandas, kookaburras, koalas, you're not going to be able to get the same premiums at your local coin shop that you would online on eBay when you go to sell. But remember the work that's going to be involved. What's the work? Well, 5 to 6 pictures per listing. You have to write a description for each one of those. You have to list every single one of those coins, and imagine having a couple hundred ounces or a couple thousand ounces and having to do all of this for each and every single individual listing, taking 5 to 6 pictures for thousands of different listings. Imagine that. Imagine that. It's going to be a full-time job. I remember someone actually emailed me mentioning this, saying, I was ready to sell. This was back when silver was like $21. He started buying it like $5. He said, this is his time. He's getting older anyways. And he wanted to sell, but he said it was a nightmare for him. It was a nightmare. It's so easy to buy, but it's not so easy to sell. Now, if you want a very convenient way to sell, the less stressful way, then definitely just start buying mainly bullion. But if you want to make some money apart from spot price, because listen, if your American Eagle is $17, in 10 years from now, if spot price is still $17, that American Eagle is only going to be worth $17. But your kookaburras, your pandas, might be worth $50, $60, $70 by then. That's why people diversify into higher premium silver. That's why. But, see, it's kind of, it's a pro and con. Bullion's easier to sell, but high premium silver will make you more money, but it's harder to sell. So you have to figure out as a stacker which direction you want to go. Which direction you want to go. It's going to be a hard decision. Diversification is usually key. If you have all your eggs in one basket and that basket drops, all your eggs are broken. If you have a whole bunch of different eggs in a whole bunch of different baskets, if one of those baskets drop, at least you have still a whole bunch of different baskets with eggs in them, right? So diversification is usually key. It will protect you against spot price if spot price does stay low, but you have to know the work that's going to be, be ahead of you. So anyways, just to recap a little bit, if you are buying on eBay, be extremely careful. Be extremely careful. Make sure that the whole coin is in the picture. Type in PCGS or NGC serial number. And I recommend just staying, especially as a beginner, just staying on AppMex, JM Bullion, Private Metals, Modern Coinmar, SD Bullion, places like that. If you want a chance to win some free silver, a 10-ounce silver or Queen's Beast Unicorn of Scotland, go check out the video I posted a couple days ago titled Win Free Silver Giveaway or whatever it is. Posted it a couple days ago. Shout out the Silver Forum. All you have to do is go in the Silver Forum, sign up. It's free to sign up, and then you can enter and win a chance to win 10 ounces of silver. And that coin is definitely going to have some premiums. That coin will make you a lot of money in the future. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Shout out to everyone who stayed around this long in the video. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe because I do post daily videos. This was Silver Slayer. I will see you guys soon. Peace.